It's like Penelope and Jacques.
And I don't even think this is that controversial of a take.
It's pretty good. Nice rich chocolate.
Hey West Coasters, welcome back to a new video. If you're brand new around here, my name's Isaac.
And I'm Molly. We're so glad you found us here. We have an extra exciting, special new eating experience today. We can't wait to bring you along, so let's head over.
So we are in Universal Studios Hollywood this afternoon at City Walk. There's so many great places to eat and things to do outside of the main theme park, and we heard there's a special restaurant that's opening up.
Welcome to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. Now we know the grand opening is in a few days, but we heard that this place already soft opened, and when we found out, we just had to try it. We are so excited to try the food and hopefully a treat or two, so let's get in there. So we made it inside, and what are your first impressions of this space?
It is insane. I was originally thinking like this was gonna be kind of like a Cheesecake Factory experience or something like that, just from the outside, like, ooh, who knows, but it's really crazy in here. It's just the theming, the detailing is really incredible. They have a whole like gift shop side of things. We got seated immediately. There's not many people in here. It's nice and quiet, which is fun. So I look forward to seeing what the food's like and then like walking around and seeing what this place is about.
My first impression is this is like a cracked out steampunk dream, but in the best way. And we just perused the menu and it's beautiful. As far as menus go, it's just really nice. It has huge pictures. Love a menu with good pictures. Cannot wait to try this food. Also, the staff are incredibly friendly and they're in the coolest steampunk kind of era costumes. Kind of makes me wish we had dressed up. Not that we have steampunk costumes, but maybe we have to get them for next time because this place is themed to the max.
Cheers!
I know there's some pretty crazy looking cocktails, but we went pretty big with the food, so I thought just some Pinot Noir would go nicely with whatever we ended up getting. Kind of a lighter, more subtle red. It's good, and it's not too expensive. I think it's maybe even under 10 bucks, 9 bucks. Good choice. What beer did you order, by the way?
I got a Bell's Two-Hearted IPA. It's just like a really nice standard IPA. I like beer.
Yeah, nothing standard about that glass. That's actually looks very vintage and special.
Kind of Art Deco, kind of fun.
Yeah. How cool is that? Nice sweater, by the way.
Thank you.
I guess I should say cardigan. Very cool.
For our starter, we ordered the chocolate almond bread, and it comes with a salted caramel butter. To be honest, I'm a little nervous about this, but we are at the Chocolate Emporium and our server recommended it, so let's give it a try.
Ooh. Oh, there are chunks of chocolate, aren't there?
Yeah, there's definitely chunks of chocolate in it. Let's try it just by itself, the chunk of chocolate. It's good. Well, it's not too sweet. That was the biggest thing I was worried about. Like so many chocolate bread products, like chocolate bagels or those chocolate muffins you can get at Costco are basically just cupcakes. This is good. It's definitely sweet from the chocolate, but it's not overly sweet to make it feel like a dessert. So I'm gonna try it with that salted caramel butter. Let's try it with that butter. That's good. The salted caramel butter definitely like amps up the sweetness. It's got a really nice flavor, and while to me it kind of pushes it closer to that dessert category, it still is light like a bread. It's not dense and moist like a cake, so this is good. You should definitely try this if you come here.
I also wanted to try this, but I wonder how well this would go with my red wine, because lots of times I'll do like a glass of red wine and some dark chocolate, and that's like a combination I actually really like. So let's give it a try. Wow. You're not getting this as an appetizer anywhere else besides here. It's pretty good. Nice rich chocolate. Okay, cheers to this. Ding! Perfect together. This is an extra exciting video for us because we're huge chocolate lovers, especially me. but it makes me curious. How many of you out there are chocolate lovers? Put it in the comments below. Are you pro chocolate or meh chocolate? Let us know.
So one of our favorite places to stop and have a bite to eat at Universal Studios Hollywood is actually City Walk. There's been so many good, affordable options here, but we've been kind of feeling like City Walk needs something like big and dynamic, a big themed eating out experience, and this is really cool. This is really fun. So this kind of Toothsome chocolate emporium provides that. It provides a nice sit-down experience to have with your family, or if you're on a date night. Everybody here is dressed up, the place is decked out, and it's really cool to see City Walk kind of slowly transform.
And I know a lot of people feel this way, but there aren't actually that many great eating options in the park either. I mean, there's certainly a couple choices. We love the 3 broomsticks, for example, but for LA being such a foodie town, I think Universal as a whole is really leveling up with having this Toothsome Emporium, because this food looks good, but let's taste it to find out for sure.
And I don't even think this is that controversial of a take. It's not like some crazy hot take we're coming at you with, but City Walk has kind of felt like a little bit of a kind of like outdated mall experience. A lot of the shops, to be honest, are like kind of boring. The Universal shop here is incredible. It's super cool to get Universal merchandise, but a lot of the restaurants are chains that you could find anywhere else. This place really levels up.
We're here for an early dinner, and the sun's actually going down right now, so it's getting darker and darker, which I'm really excited for because I feel like this place will look cooler in the dark somehow with all the mood lighting. There's these incredible like gas-looking street lamps. Can't wait to see it when it's truly nighttime.
I got the brisket and wild mushroom meatloaf. This looks really good, and it looks like a really generous portion. 2 big pieces of meatloaf on top of a bed of mashed potatoes with corn, gravy, and fried onions. This looks good. Let's give this a try. This is excellent. This is so good. I mean, it's just like a really nice hearty meal. It's a cold day in Los Angeles, and up here in the mountain, the wind is blowing. You can kind of feel it in your bones. It's nice to get something like this. Just classic meatloaf flavors, good gravy, and honestly, those fried onions are what make it for me. I love onions. Having that kind of that extra crunch and texture puts this over the top. This is great.
I wanted to get the forest mushroom flatbread because it looked a little bit lighter. I definitely want to share some of Isaac's meatloaf, but I'm a huge fan of mushrooms, truffle flavor, so this looked like it was right up my alley. And this even has goat cheese on it, which I also am a huge fan of. Let's just go for it. Dang. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest. Flatbreads on a menu do not always get me excited because I've had some really meh flatbreads before. This is the opposite of meh. This is a punch of flavor. You got that big kick from the goat cheese, the truffle kind of dressing on top, mushrooms, the arugula, and even some like caramelized onions. I think this is like a huge explosion of flavor. This might be one of my favorite things I've eaten in a really long time. Definitely recommend this when you come here. It just dawned on me that we ordered 2 dishes with mushrooms. Bet you can guess that we're a huge fan of mushrooms over here. These are both amazing though. Wow. To be honest, kind of coming to this experience, I had this impression that this restaurant would be a bit of a gut-busting experience, but so far, this food is like really flavorful and balanced, but not overly heavy. I mean, I'm sure it varies from menu item to menu item, but between the flatbread and the meatloaf, so far so good. And I feel like we may even have space for dessert after this. Fingers crossed, because this dessert menu, as one would assume, looks insane.
I feel like you have to get dessert. You're coming to like the chocolate emporium.
I think it goes without saying that this is a very desserty experience.
Whether it's chocolatey or not, we're gonna get something.
There are shakes, sundaes, really like beautiful looking desserts. I think they even have like a chocolate creme brulee. I have no idea what we're gonna pick. Genuinely don't know, but it's gonna be good. If you enjoy these food videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, but also hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss any future delicious episodes.
So as we're eating and talking and hanging out, we were talking about how this place doesn't feel overpriced, which is kind of awesome because it's super themed. The entrees are from the teens to the low 30s. There's great appetizer options. You can even just come here for reasonably priced drinks. You know, you're in a theme park dining shopping district, and it's cool. It's like you get to have this great experience, and it's not too bad. We are frugal people. We like to be on a budget, and we like to be careful. This place is really awesome.
Yeah, it feels like cool, themed, fancy, but I don't think that our total bill is gonna be like super scary.
No.
Look who it is! we've been waiting for them to come out. So these characters that are coming around, I'm pretty sure the lady is Professor Dr. Penelope Tinker Toothsome. And the guy with her, the robot, maybe that's one of her creations. I really hope they come around to us because I'd love to meet them. Wow.
Oh, wow.
How do you do?
Is this?
I'm Molly and this is Isaac.
Molly and Isaac. Oh, that sounds like a lovely duo. It's like Penelope and Jacques.
That's right.
Is that you?
Oh, yes.
Professor Dr. Penelope Tinker Toothsome, and this is
Wow.
my robot companion, Jacques.
Jacques,
Lovely
you
to
are a
meet you.
vision.
Yes.
Oh, it's so nice to meet
You
you.
as well. Now, I do see that you have your own personal robot. Do you see that, Jacques?
Oh, yes. A magnificent robot indeed.
Now, yeah, what is its name?
I call this robot my data pad.
It's a beautiful name.
That is a very exotic name. Datapad. Has a nice ring to it.
Are you thinking of getting a milkshake?
Absolutely.
Quite possibly.
Jacques designed all the milkshakes.
Oh, yes.
I
I made
know.
them with the best ingredients. Penelope taught me all about it. Love.
Love.
Jacques,
and
what is the best milkshake that you have?
Oh, my goodness. Are you in the need of a pick-me-up?
I think so.
So that's the first question. I would strongly recommend the espresso by...
Oh, it sounds like a dream.
Sounds delightful.
If you're a big chocolate fan, I recommend chocolate times 5, or as Jacques likes to call it.
Chocolate, 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 chocolate.
Yes.
All of the shakes are wonderful. The cookie jar, the red velvet, oh my goodness. The confetti, you
So
can't
many
go wrong.
choices.
It's like picking your favorite child. It's almost impossible to do, isn't it?
It is impossible, but there still is a favorite.
Now,
I'm
when it
just
comes to
kidding.
chocolate,
Do you run on chocolates as well?
I wish.
Sometimes?
Many times.
You're a chocolate hybrid.
Oh, I think so.
Wonderful. What do you run on?
I run on coffee.
Wonderful.
well, it was very,
Nice to
very
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
Wow, we just met Penelope and her robot. I was not ready for how much entertainment that would add to our experience. They're brilliant and they're just ready to converse on the fly, whatever you throw at them. Not to mention they gave us some amazing suggestions for dessert.
I think what was really cool about them is that Jacques talks to you, which is cool. Like, he interacts with you. He's got that kind of cool robot voice filter, and it makes you feel special. He wants to answer your questions. He wants to converse with you. A lot of times when you interact with a character that's full head to toe in a suit, they're just like blank because they don't want to ruin the facade. They don't want to talk to you. It'd be really weird if you ran into Homer Simpson in Universal Studios and then the character actor tried to talk to you and didn't have that Homer voice nailed down. So it was really cool to kind of interact with a unique character that was able to do that.
Totally, and he runs on chocolate.
That's right, and I run on coffee.
We're feeling really lucky because we caught this during their short, soft opening phase. It's about to open kind of the grand opening style. And with how cool this is, I have a feeling this place is going to explode and be super busy. So I feel like we got in just in time to catch it in kind of chill mode. It is amazing.
Yeah, and we got like the real soft opening because our server said that they've been soft opened for a little over a week, but they didn't get their liquor license until just a day ago.
I know, and I'm happy they had that license when we came because this really added something, you know what I mean? Well, it was a big, delicious meal, but we did save a little room for dessert. This is the chocolate creme brulee. Now, I know they're famous for their shakes and their sundaes, but we are huge creme brulee fans, big chocolate fans, and I can't remember the last time we had creme brulee, so this one was really calling to us today, and I love that steampunk like gear design on the top. How cool is that? Let's try it though. Ooh, crack, crack. Nothing is as satisfying as cracking into a creme brulee. This one did not disappoint. Let's see how it tastes though.
Is it good?
It's good. This is just like pure, unadulterated chocolate heaven. It's got that creme brulee texture that you expect, but it's just the most scrumptious chocolate flavor. And with the powdered sugar on top, this is, if you are a chocolate person, if like you are a true blue, to your core chocolate devotee, you gotta get this because it's chocolate heaven. What else can I say? We saw there was a gift shop, but we had no idea it was this big and exciting. There's a huge counter with truffles and macarons, other treats as well, and then tons of cool swag. You can get steampunk gear to wear, treats, cool memorabilia, decor. They've got it all here. Amazing. come here. Let me show you something. You know how I was saying I wish we had some steampunk attire to wear to this? Well, you can buy it here in the gift shop. Check it out. You can get totally decked out. I mean, they have lots of stuff too. How cool are these? Ta-da! This place is lit. If you're just here for a special treat, you don't want to sit down for dinner, you can just go up to this dessert counter. I think you can order shakes and other treats there, but it's a quick trip. Well, safe to say that Toothsome Chocolate Emporium blew us away. Every bite we had was delicious, and honestly, I just can't wait to come back next time. There's so much more to try. Hello, we are. You know what? We went for the chocolate creme brulee because we're such chocolate heads that we just had to.
Chocolate head. That's a lovely term. I love that.
Thank you for making it so fun for us.
Thank you so much.
Likewise.
Please visit us.
Oh, we'll be back a lot. There's a lot more to try, especially the shakes.
You two breathe right into this place, so thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you both.
Well, this was much needed here, so.
Oh, delightful. We love to hear that.
Good.
We look forward to seeing you again.
Very soon indeed. Thank you.
That's all for now.
Bye, Penelope. Bye, Jacques.
Bye-bye.
I wasn't expecting to catch the two of them again, but we've just had the best time here. The food, the ambiance, the entertainment just blew us away. And honestly, all I can think right now is I can't wait to come back and try more. This place is really something special. So until we see you here next time, friends, we just want to say cheers. Voodoo's got some real competition now. Uh-oh.